Dice.
The tea is coming soon.
We got the tea.
If you at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Till summer's room. The tea is coming soon.
We got the tea.
If you at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned,
Till
y'all.
summer's room.
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Hello, everybody. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Summer, streaming live on the phone screen near you. Come take a ride with me. Come take a ride with me, ladies. Sure, they come and ride with me. We gonna get loose. Hop into the Chevy Bodo. Make sure y'all hit that share button. Sharing is caring. And if you're over on Facebook and you have not used your @highlight or @followers, please feel free to do so. Hey Tracy, hey Latoria, hey Jacqueline, hey Candy. God, I asked about you the other day, Candy. How are you, love? Oh, y'all made it to the live. We're gonna talk about some things. Some stuff y'all ain't gonna know about, some stuff y'all will know about. Hey Margaret, how you doing, boo? I'm doing dandy. How are you? Now I'm driving, so if I stop, I'll read comments. If I'm driving, y'all know I gotta focus on the road. Safety is first. What's popping? What's up, y'all? I want to talk about some of the behaviors I've been seeing on social media. I put up a little highlight, I think it was yesterday, where I spoke about, like, I realized, not that it's new, and it's not that I haven't realized it a long time ago, because I've seen some very disgusting behavior that people who scream out about others people's bad behavior will sit and enjoy and entertain. So I realized for a lot of people who are over here on this sector, this side of social media, this part of Facebook, like, y'all only grossed out or y'all only upset about things when it's done by May. And I'm speaking generally. I'm not speaking about anybody specifically in the comment section. There may not be anyone in the comment section that this is applied to, but y'all know what I mean. For those who know and follow y'all know what I mean. And I'm just like, it flabbergasted. Like, I'm really like, are y'all serious? And I know y'all serious. It shocked me, but it don't shock me. It like shocked me, but it don't shock me, because it's like, at this point I expect it. It's like, at this point I expect it. Ooh, my phone is too low. Y'all can't even see me. But I'm like, I have seen little snippets or had conversations with people about certain individuals. One in particular, Scream 3. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all don't know, y'all gonna have to figure it out. But this lady made her debut on social media on May's panel. And some of the things that she have said since, and her defense is, oh, they started with me first. Are we in kindergarten? Are we in kindergarten? Like, are we in kindergarten? Like, when did two wrongs make something a right? It doesn't. It doesn't. Your behavior is disgusting. And the very same people that cry about May's alleged behavior and how disgusted they are about the things that she do or has said or has done, y'all sit and y'all entertain someone that is talking about unaliving children, that are calling children the N-word with the ER at the end, that are calling children the B words. Like, these are the people that y'all are entertaining, while all at the same time being so disgusted by somebody else's behavior. It's like an oxymoron. Y'all not like, is that what a hypocrite is? Hey Mel, is that what a hypocrite is? Like, I'm blown. And another thing I came across too was, it's an individual, her name is Amora, and I think Jenny or Jeannie or something like that. These people are from like the LaTruth sector, the LaTruth drama. They dragging LaTruth up and down social media about alleged allegations of him being with someone who's underage when he was an adult. But y'all are sitting with a person who actually has charges, paperwork, like, on him, someone who has to register for the rest of his life as a SO. But y'all not gonna talk about him. Y'all not gonna talk about him. We're not gonna touch him. We're not gonna discuss him. But yeah, we will drag the truth up and down social media about these alleged allegations that nobody has proven. We will create fake documentation about him abusing a woman. Y'all gonna talk about that all day long, but nah, we making announcements that we're not talking about the real P word, the person on paperwork. We ain't touching it. Like, I just don't get it. I'm like, I don't get it. Are y'all like against these things or y'all for these things? Like, which one is it? Like, how can it be both things at the same time? Like, how can it be both things at the same time? So I figure it don't really have anything to do about the crime or the behavior for real, for real. It has to do with the person. If y'all don't like a person, that's what y'all focus is. And somebody else can do the very same things or have the same behaviors or worse, and y'all will turn a blind eye to it because they hating the same people that y'all hate. And I'm like, dang, I thought this was grade school games. I thought that we all majority were adults on these here apps, and that wrong was wrong, regardless of who it was. But I guess it don't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. It don't matter. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all looking, let me turn my camera off because it looked like my phone thingy is not aiming at me anyway. I feel like y'all looking at the floor. But I've been paying attention a little bit like the last couple of days about certain things, and I'm just like, it just don't make no sense to me. Some of the stuff that I'm seeing, like it really makes no sense. Really, that's what we do when we run in real lights. We run in real lights, and this is how accidents happen, people. What up, Dramas and Doobies? How you doing? I've been peeking over at your page, Dramas and Doobies, because you like the only one really covering that Scream 3 lady. I'm not putting her on my page. She won't. I don't care if people talk about my numbers low or whatever. I've been inconsistent. She ain't. All she gets is Scream 3. That's it. But I did see the clip because I had no idea that she did a segment. She talked about me. I said, "Oh, she is upset, and her daughter is Muslim. She got a Muslim daughter, and she don't know how to say hijab. It's hijab. Scream 3. Hijab. Hijab. Or Kemar Shayla. Just say head covering. What's up, baby? Girl, where you at? Where you been? What you got going on? We miss you in the Facebook screen. What up, Nay B? Nay, let's talk about it. Where you been at, girl? What's up? It don't make no sense. Like, if you're not for a certain behavior, don't okay it for somebody else to do it. Like, don't okay terrible behavior for someone else simply because they hate the same person that you hate. But we see this happen time and time again. We've seen people link up and pretend to be friends, knowing they don't really like each other. They don't really get down with each other at all. But because we got the same enemy, we gonna put this little, this grudge that we got against each other behind us, and we're gonna team up to attack this one individual. Like, what? Where y'all grow up at? You can stay right here, Alexis. I don't think I'm clipping it. You miss us, but you ain't around. I hope you are doing well, Nay. I hope that you are living your best life. I hope that you are happy and your family as well. But you are definitely missed out here in these streets for sure, for sure. Your absence is noticed. For sure, it's noticed. It's definitely noticed, my love. What up, Peach? I was talking about you last night to my husband. Was it last night or was it today? I think it was last night. No, it was today. Guess who he asked about, Peach? Guess who he asked about? Oh my God. I don't even know where it came from, him asking about her. And then I told him how I forgot that you was freaking in Atlanta and I went down there and didn't even reach out to you and see if you was near me to link up. He was cracking up when I reminded him why we don't talk to her no more. I can't stand Mayday, but the hatred has clouded a lot of minds for real, for real. This is about right and wrong and not a difference in opinion. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And so I don't think it's really about right and wrong for these people. Like, at all. I don't think it's about what's right and what's wrong at this point. It's all about attacking one individual because they simply don't like her. And at this point, I think it's an obsession. You know how somebody, they act like they hate you, but for real, they like you probably because they want you. And I'm starting to believe, I used to play and say that all the time, like, it's giving y'all want this lady. No, it's really giving y'all trying to be up in her. Y'all really trying to slide. And maybe she shot y'all down. And a lot of times when you have conversations with people who going real hard in the paint on Meg, you find out they was trying to link with her, whether it was to be a friend, whether it was to get inside her bed, whether it was to meet or whatever, some type of obsession, and they didn't get what they wanted from her, and then they turn and they become an enemy. Like, yes, talking about you. It's just crazy to me. Like, it's weird to me that how y'all gonna talk about this lady talking about y'all don't like her behavior, but then y'all okaying this Scream 3 lady behavior. Like, it's insane to me. And I found it ironic that she would come on, not ironic, but weird. Like, people are legit crazy. Like, I believe you when you say you're missing a few marbles, right? Because there's no way in HE double hockey sticks that you came on this here platform, this very public platform. You came on this very public platform, you showing your credentials, your badges, your workplace, shouting out where you're from, you know, all kinds of things. And then talking about, oh, if y'all mess with my license, I got my license. I lost my mom when I was in school. And if y'all mess with what I worked so hard for, I did this on my own. Oh, I'm going to come put hands. I really catch a flight. You put yourself in this position. If anybody calls the nursing board on you, if anybody calls the board and reports you, it will be all your own doing. You put all of your own information out here. You put the content out here. You on here acting crazy, Lulu, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, like you doing all this yourself. Nobody is forcing you to do it. You doing it, and your wife and stuff in the background, all them co-signing your behavior. How you gonna get mad and be crying on social media about somebody messing with your license when you put your license? You the one putting your license on the line. Nobody but yourself. Be accountable for your own actions. Like, anytime when I made the conscious decision to do whatever I decided to do, become a blogger, become May's friend, you know, choose whatever side I decided to sit on when I chose a side, if I ever chose a side, I did that with a clear conscience, with understanding what may come along with those things. And if you went to school and got I'm sure you got some knowledge, like you gotta have some type of brain power up there to have went to school and got your nursing license. So it's like you made a conscious decision to put yourself out there. You know how these social media streets move. You know, May not the only one that people calling the people on. She had went live one time and said somebody contacted her job. So if they contacted Connie's job, what make you think you was safe? What made you think you was safe? You not safe. Ain't nobody safe on these Facebook streets when you put yourself out there. So for you to come on here and threaten children's lives is weird. Weird. It's super weird, man. I am live, and I did say something. I did not put it in our group chat, Toya, so my apologies. But I did send out my reminder text and my WhatsApp text. And I put it in my... You go live, and you'll never announce when you go live, Toya. You never lie. You never announce. I just be strolling and see you in my subscribers group or something. My connection might go out. My connection, for whatever reason, when I get right here coming from the city, it always go out. And I had no idea that lane was going to run out like that. Thank goodness it wasn't no cars in that lane. What's more wild is the people... Yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying. Some of the very same people that I know have this strong hatred towards, you know, May specifically, is in the comments supporting her behavior. But this is not the first time we've seen this. I've seen them support other people, other panels and pages, and their disgusting behavior against children with disabilities and stuff like that. And they sit and they applaud them and cheer them on. But then turn around and say, oh, y'all don't like this person. Well, just say, at this point, I think maybe it's a race thing. Is it a race thing? I almost feel like maybe it's a race thing. Is it because, I hate to say it, but is it a race thing? Is it? She was out here getting at that moolah baby, and she had a, you know, her lifestyle she was living in. She had the husband, the black husband, and best life. You know, she had a booty, a shape. I don't know. Is it really? Is it because we known for being some jealous individuals, especially women. So I'm really just trying to figure it out. Like, I'm really trying to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, because y'all out here acting crazy. What up, Deb? Y'all out here act like I've been trying to make it make sense, like, for the longest time. And I haven't been covering May at all, for real, for real. Like, every once in a blue, I put something up. I'm trying to move away from it. But I keep hearing little stuff. And I'm just like, come on. And not even just May. Like, just hearing women in general latching on to certain things, you know, behaviors of people and being okay with it, while also demonstrating that y'all are not okay with someone else's behavior. That is all. Like, if you don't like disgusting behavior, you can't be okaying it on one side and not the other. Especially the main situation. Like, I can't wrap my head around how these women, majority of them are mothers, and y'all are turning a blind eye to a man who's legit on paperwork, who was convicted, who has to register for the rest of his entire natural born life as an SO, who has paperwork of a young lady describing her trauma she went through with this man for 2 years. And I hear women talking about, oh, it's innocent black men in jail all the time. So y'all calling this y'all saying this 12-year-old who stood up for herself when it happened. It wasn't when she became an adult. It was when it happened. She stood up and said something for herself, went and got tested. The doctors tested, checked her out, and they got reports. And y'all are going to turn a blind eye to that? Y'all going to turn a blind eye to that? The man made a song, and for me, that's an admission. The man made a song that said he couldn't get it from a grown woman or something like that, so he took it from a kid. How do you clean that up? Like, sir, what did you mean by that? Like, what did you mean by that, sir? Okay, how can you make that sound good? Like, how can we overlook that he said those things? He said, I couldn't get it from an adult or a woman or something like that, so he took it from a kid. He said that. He'd be online with blow up dolls, putting lipstick on, dressing like a girl. Like, come on. Like, y'all disappointing me. Y'all women, the women are disappointing me. What happened to protecting the kids? Like, and he another person that I don't cover. Like, I have never covered him because of his history and being on paperwork. Like, and some of the very people that talk about May and the allegations that nobody has actually proven till this day, nobody has any evidence. No, his mom coming on here out the blue and saying she said ain't evidence. No, Ivan all of a sudden after they broke up and him writing a book ain't evidence. No, where's the concrete proof after all these years when y'all were denying it? These same people who I have seen drag May for allegations that have not been proven will be in main live supporting his lives. And he on actual paperwork. So it just gives me, it's not about the actual acts or the behaviors. It's about the person. Y'all just don't like the person. Y'all just don't like the person. This man be having hundreds, sometimes thousands of people on his lives, playing bingo, sending cash apps and coins like a registered SO. That don't make no sense to me. What up? What you say, 304? Yes. Yes. Same guy. Same guy. Same guy. Same guy, Nay. Same guy. I don't know if y'all remember, but I don't know if his live is still up. I know 2K pages was messed up at some point, but he did a whole live. People were trying to tell 2K for a long time, and at first 2K was like, nah. He was like trying to, understand where Maine was coming from, and I'm like, what? And then when he finally got the paperwork and was able to read like the details of what happened with Maine, like what the little girl said, reading the doctor's information and all that stuff, he said, oh no, this is right here, it's in black and white. Like, you guilty. I can't deal with no man like that. He did the whole rundown. The whole rundown. Like, you can go pull it up and read. I used to have the link to read like the his paperwork, like with the details of the little girl and all that stuff and the doctors and all that. If I could find it, I'll put it up. I had it. A lot of people reported on it though. What is that page I just came across? They just said that they had it up on their page. Dang, they had commented under Tay Bean page saying that they had it on their page. I can't remember what the page name was. But It's just crazy work. Have y'all been following? I know this kind of old news for somebody, but I know she was a big deal not too long ago. Dre McCray. She just went live. She another individual who was doing real good on social media, and she just went live and had her house is probably going to be foreclosed on, or is going in foreclosure, and she couldn't afford her current place she was living. I didn't even know she was living. She was leasing a place, and she had a mortgage on another house, and so she was in trouble with both of them. But she ended up coming up with the money that she felt like she needed to raise to save the house that she's staying in, her lease, to renew her lease. And at first, when I first was listening, I'm like, why are you staying in a place with a lease and you got a whole house with a mortgage? But then I was like, I could understand it after I realized, like, the house that has the mortgage is the house where all that stuff happened to her husband. So I could understand someone not wanting to be inside of a home where all those things transpired. But baby, y'all be on her head. I was not around for, like, when that story unfolded, but I know a lot of people feel like she is responsible for the passing of her husband. I know some people feel like she poisoned them and all kinds of stuff. Now I don't know anything. I don't know of any, like, evidences or nothing like that myself to put that label on nobody. But I know a lot of people, like, dislike her and feel that way. As soon as she went live and said that she was losing her life, the bloggers were on it that cover her. And because when she said I had the money at first, like, before I was listening with judgy ears, like, already jumping to conclusions. Because she said I had the money to pay for the mortgage, I just wasn't paying it. She was like, I just was going through a lot. I just wasn't ready to deal with what she was, to deal with life. And so now she's in a predicament that she's in. But when she said I had the money, I just did. A lot of people, I'm not gonna say I know a lot of people. I know of people that will have the money to pay their bills, and they won't pay their bills. They won't prioritize things that should be prioritized. They'll go do other things with the money and then be in a hole somewhere else that they shouldn't be in a hole for. I've said before, there are people out there that desire to belong, be accepted by someone. They'll overlook just about anything, sadly. Yes. She paid the whole year up front at the place she is in now. I thought I heard once. She probably did, because she said that in 2021, I think it was, they were selling paparazzi jewelry, and she said she made over $500,000 selling paparazzi jewelry. That was insane. And she said that that's what she's been living off this entire time, that savings. She said through the care of her husband, paying for, I guess, whatever out-of-pocket expenses they had to pay for, their housing, their food. And then she's also a vegan or whatever, and that's expensive because she don't eat meat at all. That's an expensive diet, dietary lifestyle to live, like, expensive. Fruit is expensive as hell. She said they've been living off that this whole time. Thank you so much, Miss Lawanda. I appreciate how you support me, love. They've been living off that the whole time, and I'm just like, I'm like, but still, I'm like, what would you? Because I'm like, she said majority of that, over 500,000, went into savings, right? So I'm like, let's say she made 600,000, right? Let's say she spent two of it and put four. People don't make 100 grand a year, like, easily, on maybe $60,000-$70,000 a year, right? And I'm just like, for you to have blown through that money in 2021, 22, 23, 24, 3 years, blew through 400,000 in 3 years. That sounds excessive to me. Maybe it's not, because if I was living off my savings, but she was going through what she was going through, so maybe she wasn't thinking, like, with the right. Maybe she wasn't thinking, like, oh, my husband not going to get better, things not going, whatever. A lot of times we think things will get better and things will change, and we don't expect to stay in turmoil or in a position where we are not, like, operating normally. Maybe she thought it would be a short term and it ended up being longer than she anticipated. But I'm just like, how long do it take to blow through? And this is just an estimate, because I don't even know if it's that much. But how long do it take to blow through 400,000? You wasn't paying a mortgage on your house consistently. You said every couple of months you might drop 2-3 grand on it, right? Then you had your lease on the other house. If you paid that up for the year, you didn't have that to pay you. Whatever was in the bank was you just was sitting on. So I don't know. What up, Smile Through the Tears? She wasn't online for a while, for a whole year. I'm sure she wasn't getting cash flow. So I was wondering that because I feel like I don't really. I mean, she might have took a year off, like when her husband. But I feel like she's been on social media a lot, like within the last maybe 2 years, right? Or am I wrong? Because I'm like, she wasn't making no money from social media. Was she not monetized? Because I know last year she was online. So I'm like, this whole, let's say at least for the last year, she hasn't made no coins on none of her platforms. Now I know a lot of social media people are not making money, and I know she was like attacked because a lot of people thought that feel like she's the reason behind her husband's demise. So maybe she wasn't making no money. I don't know. Trying to understand stuff like from the outside looking in, you could be super judgmental, thinking like trying to base it off what you know on how you move and what you see on social media. Because her numbers are excellent on her page. Her numbers are really good. So I'm like, if she was monetized, I would think she was making a couple dollars. No, she stopped being online during the time her husband was going through all that. Yeah, so and he's been going for 2 years now, right? I think 2 years. He's been going, I think, for 2 years now. So I'm wondering, like, I know for sure this past year she was online, but maybe she wasn't making no chicken. Maybe she wasn't making no coins. I don't know. I'm happy you caught me live today, Miss Lawanda. But I'm gonna need y'all to stop. I'm sure being she wasn't online for that year, she wasn't monetizing. She just started back this past year. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I guess because I don't think you just lose your monetization. I'm pretty sure people still were watching her videos and stuff. Because even if she wasn't like active making new content, you still curate money off your old content. You know what I'm saying? It don't just like stop. As long as your old content is moving and you getting numbers on it, your money still will create. It won't be as high as if you were making new content. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Just one things I wonder, but maybe she wasn't. I mean, she out here eating the mangoes. She's tearing the mangoes down. And her makeup stay flawless, baby. Her makeup and her hair, she stays done up. But that's how I really just wanted to come on and highlight some of the nasty behaviors I've been seeing and how I keep seeing people support these nasty behaviors. Um, People in the comments and things like that, like just same people disgusted by one behavior is over there cheering another behavior on. It's just medical bills might have been up there too. I'm wondering because I know he was like he was like a in the army or something. And I know that those benefits are always the best. She moved him. I remember she moved him from one place to another because she wanted him to be on a certain type of diet. And I think the one place wasn't supporting that. So she took him out of the one place and put him in another place or whatever. Cover a lot. Some things she did to her husband were cruel. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot. I mean, Molly Go Lightly. I know who that is. She kind of, I don't know. 11,000 a month she was paying for him to be in the place. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. When she took him out that one place. Yep. Mhm. I heard her say that on the thing on her live. That's insane. Well, I guess if she was paying 11,000 a month, was he in the facility for a year? I don't know how long he was in the facility. Do you remember how long he was like in the facility? Yeah, it's super wild. But I'm about to get out of my vehicle. I don't know a lot about it, so I'm not going to say too much. I just only know like little bits and pieces here and there since I didn't follow. So I try not to go too deep because I don't know enough to be diving into it like at all. I just know she went live recently admitting that the house is up for foreclosure. And when I was listening to it at first, I was like, But then after I listened again, I'm like, well, I can understand somebody going through that, losing a spouse and just being in a space where like you just don't want to deal with because I have never been through anything like that. And I definitely have been through stuff in life or through phases, I guess you would call it like depression or whatever, where I just don't want to deal with stuff. So I won't go through my mail. I won't open my emails. I won't answer calls. Like I won't do my normal things that I normally would do, going through like little spurts, being a woman and just being emotional. So I guess they didn't have my popcorn last time, so I need to go to the one that's closer to my house. Yeah, I'll do that. Didn't she get life insurance on him? Probably. I can't see why she wouldn't, especially with him being I would assume with him being in the army, him, being a veteran. I think he was a veteran, because I know he was getting, I remember her talking about like the services and stuff like that. I can't see him not have gotten something, having some type of insurance where she got a check from it. So I don't know. But it could be because of how his life was. I don't know. Because would they equate that to him taking his life? Because I know sometimes depending on like which your insurance policy cover, that might be something that they don't pay out for. Hey Tamra, that might be something that they don't pay out for. Which way I want to go? Do I want to go this way? I could go this way and I can go to that other Wawa. But I don't even know if that Wawa won't have it because that's not like my usual to do. But we can check it out because it is the new Wawa. Hey Queens, piano, what's poppin', boo? Hey beautiful. Congratulations and happy belated anniversary. I see y'all out here living life. Hey Jamie, boo, what's poppin'? I'm gonna go to the other Wawa because that Wawa, I mean, the popcorn I ended up getting it from there, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the popcorn I actually wanted. She is still receiving his benefits, even though, because she was married to him, so she would then get a check, right? She should be getting a check, right? Because they were married, so she should be receiving whatever benefits he was getting, right? Ain't that how that works? They gonna take care of her, right? I ain't married to nobody from the army. I know I got a couple of folks in the army, but right? Is that how that go? But I would think she would get something, but maybe not, because I know there's a lot of crazy stories surrounding like benefits from like people that serve this country. Thank you. I'll be trying. My sister said I looked a little powdery. I sent her that video. She said I looked a little powdery. She think I put too much powder on my face. And her kids should be getting a check every month. Ooh, dang. I didn't even think about that, Kathy. A survivor's check, right? Because I got a family, I was about to say too much, but I got a family member, and his dad was a part, he didn't even like serve. He was in something, and my nephew, I said it anyway, my nephew received benefits. Yep, until he was like 23 or something like that. Dang, y'all right? So what you doing with the coin, sis? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I would think that too, that they will all be getting some type of check. The kids, will she still get like a housing allowance? Like, is that still a thing? Like, I don't know, because she said he was paying the mortgage. Like, that was his job. He took care of that. And then when he became sick, she's like, I ain't never had to do none of that. So she was like, she never was consistently paying. See, that's terrible. Like, to not be able to step up. And I'm giving her some grace because going through that regardless, like, yo, I know some people feel like she's the reason for it, and I don't know that to be true. But just putting myself in her position and just thinking like my husband is going through this where he's sick and we might lose him. I don't know if I will be able to maintain either. Maybe I will fall behind on certain things that should come natural. I don't know. Oh, I missed whatever Jamie put. Dang. Dang, I didn't even think about the survivor's checks that the kids would get. I didn't even think about that. And she got 2 kids or 3, right? Damn. Yes, my son got a survivor check when my husband passed until he turned 18. And see, my nephew got it until I think he was like 21 or something like that, or 23, because he continued school. So he continued school, it was like extended. She gets everything as if he was alive, as long as she do not remarry. She's gonna get it until the day she go to. Oh, well, Liam, what's going on? Maybe she living beyond her means, and this is just speculation because I don't know that to be true. So if you come across my videos some way somehow, or if somebody sends you a clip, they probably not going to include this. It's just hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Hello, mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Is my audio back? He got $750 a month, and that's been years age. He is 26 now. And if she wants to buy any type of property, she gets a hell of a discount. I definitely know those kids are getting a check from Social Security. Ooh, y'all spilling the tea. Y'all is spilling the tea. But mamas, what's going on? So let's say if they getting like between $700 to $1,000 a month for each person, is three of them. Her and you know his check, her check, the two kids check. She bringing in at least $3,000 a month probably from just like benefits from the government. Praying for him. We get benefits from Chev and Dad every year. What? Oh, so she probably getting like at least $3,000 a month of just free coins, and she could be doing something on top of that. All depends on what rank he retired out of, but I can tell you now, she's getting well over $5K a month just for herself. If that is true, Miss Ma'am, I mean, what's going on? What's going on? I ain't gonna do too much because she lost his spouse, but if any of this is relatively true or close to true, that would be wild because I'm lost in the sauce as to why she will be struggling. Not unless she got a lot of debt from somewhere. You gonna drive or you want me to hit your car? Okay? You can charge your battery, then you gonna sit in the middle of the daggone drop, the middle of the parking lot, like you don't see me driving straight. Ooh, the lights is bright. All of the lights. Just for herself. Hey, Joe! Just for herself, and if she decides to go to school, she'll get another $4,000. Oh, I'm gonna tell my husband. Oh my goodness! Wait a minute now. What? That's almost 10 racks a month. Oh no! Because of the food, yeah, them mangoes expensive. They like $10 for one mango, and she be having boxes of mango. But I enjoyed this dialogue with y'all. I know it's been a minute. I'm gonna try to go live some more. I'm gonna try to actually get some content and start being more consistent. So when I come back, I can give y'all a real recap, and I won't be all over the place. And like, we can have like a real structured dialogue instead of me just randomly like saying stuff to y'all. And honestly, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I used y'all because I had to drive home, and I ain't feel like just driving home in silence. So I called y'all to talk to y'all as I drove home. That's why I be doing my ride alongs, because I might have stalked my friends like called them, but I just said, let me go live. Why not let me? Oh, you know what's crazy? Because I did this live on YouTube and I never turned on my ads. And y'all ain't even say nothing. Y'all ain't say nothing on this live that y'all ain't see an ad. Not one of y'all said, hey, I ain't see no ad. Y'all ain't say I ain't see no ad, Summer. None of y'all told me that y'all ain't see an ad. That's crazy. And y'all talking about y'all miss me. I ain't even gonna get paid off this live. What? That's how y'all do me? That's how y'all do me? I mean, well, it don't matter. I came on here and I talked to my friends, talked to my girls. She said, now you gonna say I haven't seen it. It's too late now, Miss Kathy. Yes, I ain't turned my ads on. I just realized I did not turn the ads on for this live. Joe on Facebook. See, Facebook turn the ads on automatically. They're gonna come after the fact. It's cool. It's okay. I appreciate that. I just wanted to talk to y'all anyway, so it's cool. I ain't stressed about it. But it just dawned on me, girl, you never turned on your ads. And I probably won't turn them on at all. I probably keep them off. It is what it is. But people, I'm finna go up in the store, go find my popcorn, get in my freshly made bed, and twinkle my toes. Probably call my friends and stalk them to see if they want to play pizza. And then I'm gonna holler at y'all another day. I'm gonna try to get some content. I'm gonna try to get back in the flow of things because I miss my recaps. I'm putting a room together. I'm gonna call it. I don't know what I want to do. I'm either turning it into my media room or I'm gonna turn it into my baking room. Because I'm thinking about. I actually got a call today from my website. Because my website is still active for my baking business, and on Google I'm still active. And I have in the last 2 weeks, I think I've received about 10 phone calls with people trying to place an order. And I'm like, I'm not active right now. And it's breaking my heart every time I have to do it. So I need to decide what I want to do because I'm missing out on that money on. I'm missing out on the money on, you know? But have a good night, ladies. Stay warm because it's cold out here. And I will be talking to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Dice.
The tea is coming soon.
We got the tea.
If you at home or on the move,
On the
but you
move.
gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all.
The summer's room. The tea is coming soon.
We got the
If
tea.
you at home or on the move,
On the
but you
move.
gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned,
The
y'all.
summer's room.
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube.